Welcome back. This week we are going to talk about accessing information from two research databases. One is Project Muse and the other one is called Oxford Scholarship. There was plenty of information regarding my topic of professional wrestling on Project Muse, which I decided on two articles that discuss women's wrestling in Japan. From the Oxford Scholarship database, I found a book by Sharon Mazer titled Professional Wrestling, Sport, and Spectacle, which I pulled out chapter 2, which was titled What the World is Watching, to discuss for this video. In our first article from the Project Muse database, titled Exploding Girls, Imploding Strategies, Media Mixed Bodies in Late 1970s to 1980s, Japanese Women's Professional Wrestling by Kristen Seifert, she analyzes the social cultural events of Japan in 1983. Seifert mentions how women's wrestling was neglected in scholarly discussions of post war media, even though it played a significant role in the culture of Japan. The next article from the same database, titled From the Stage to the Ring: The Early Years of Japanese Women's Professional Wrestling, 1948 to 1956, by Tomoko Seto, discusses one of Japan's first female wrestlers named Lily Agara, in which Seto talks about at first it was a stage show between Igaro and her brother for U.S. servicemen who were stationed in Japan after World War II. This article is a very good read if you're interested in how women's wrestling in Japan got started. The Oxford database did not offer much in the way of wrestling, although there were a few books. As I mentioned earlier, I pulled out chapter 2 of the book Professional Wrestling, Sport, and Spectacle. In the chapter titled What the World is Watching, she discusses the ins and outs of professional wrestling and how each talent is perceived by the audience, and enlightens her readers on the terms used within the wrestling industry. I will say that I'm intrigued by Mazer's book and will more than likely get it to read for my dissertation research regarding professional wrestling. Have a good day and thank you for watching.